My name's Murphy Hueston. I was in the United States Marine Corps and I served for just under 5 years. I served as an artilleryman. During that time I deployed to Afghanistan in 2011, at which point I was injured due to an IED. One of the most obvious things was attention span. I had a very difficult time getting through school when I first applied. After getting out and attending my classes, it was just an extremely difficult class, making it through a 2-hour class, paying attention and picking up all the information I needed. I felt like there were issues with kind of acute anger, mood swings, things like that, and in difficulty sleeping. Once I kind of started dealing with these issues one by one and bringing my healthy baseline up, sleeping well, eating well, and exercising, and I still felt like there was something being left on the table. When I'm doing all these things correctly, I shouldn't be struggling, in school. I shouldn't be struggling with energy and drive and stuff. So my wife was the one that noticed, my mood swings and my attention span when it came to, the task at hand in dealing with those things, and, noticed how difficult it was for me in school. And so by having that kind of outside perspective, it sort of validated what I was feeling and seeing. So I would say the straw that broke the camel's back would be about 1.5 years ago when I decided to go back to school and finish getting my degree. I would run into these obstacles, and I would make it through those obstacles, but it took a lot of grit and a lot of time to just sit there and work through it versus, they were challenges I felt like that shouldn't have been as challenging as they were. And then recently I was on a trip for veterans, and I ran into Chris May, and we started talking about what he did, and he told me about the INVICTA Project, and I had the chance to talk to some of my friends that had been through the project as well, and they spoke volumes about how beneficial it was for them even within the first 2 days of treatment, and the changes that they were able to then see in their day-to-day life. I would say I was probably most surprised by the different tests they had me doing for that seemed really just about eyesight, but I guess was connected to so much more as far as kind of the activities in my brain, and how they were able to understand what parts of my brain were working harder than they should have been, I think, or weren't working as hard as they should have been. And so that whole process was eye-opening and informative, and was not at all what I was expecting. I think the hardest part about the program would be just sort of the fatigue I would feel at the end of a day from a lot of the work with Brittany. It seemed like some pretty simple exercises, moving your eyes back and forth and looking this way or that. But at the end of the day, I'd be like, I need a nap. I need to go lay down. Even though I didn't feel like I did anything that was physically challenging. It was a great experience working with the team here. You could tell they were passionate about their specific areas that they were working on, and then as a team, they were passionate about bringing solutions to myself and the other veterans and first responders that they help through this project. So that was to me, it was refreshing. I think at other places, you can kind of see the burnout in the staff, and here I guess maybe they have the benefit of being passionate about what they're doing. So it was, you could see it, and then you kind of also have proof in the results that you're getting and the level of detail they show you. So overall, I think I improved in pretty much every area that I was looking to improve on before coming into this program during the whole screening process. Something I think that I'm most excited about is the work with Kelly and understanding kind of the gut health and the different biomarkers they checked, and kind of seeing what that benefit looks like months down the road, when everything is kind of brought up to speed and those deficiencies are fixed. I would say I'm most excited about getting back to my day-to-day and seeing the dividends there from all the work from the team here. I'm working on getting my associate's degree. So far I'm doing well. I'd like to see myself do even better there, as well as, kind of start my videography career. So I'm looking forward to have the drive and the focus that I can put towards that to make sure it's successful.